If you've practiced every Neville Goddard method, meditated, and tried affirmations, but nothing has become a reality, then this video will truly surprise you. I'll explain a specific concept, and if you grasp and apply it, it will take you a step further in your manifestation journey. When you understand and implement this concept, things that were once impossible for you will become easier to attain. So, watch the video until the end. If you're visiting our channel for the first time or haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Hit the bell icon to watch our latest videos. Now, let's dive straight into today's topic. I believe that if someone comprehends Neville Goddard's teachings, they will genuinely manifest their desires by truly putting these teachings into practice. However, if you try some techniques without understanding Neville's teachings, you probably won't manifest anything. Understanding the concept I'm about to explain will help you grasp the teachings of all spiritual teachers. Now, what I want to talk about is the concept of parallel reality and quantum jumping. The concept of parallel realities and quantum jumps is crucial for you to understand, regardless of the technique you're practicing, because most techniques are based on this concept, and this law is applied throughout the universe. But the truth is, most people struggle to grasp this concept and therefore struggle to manifest their desires. If you've watched some videos about quantum jumps but didn't quite get it, don't worry. I'll simplify and explain it accurately so you can understand. Imagine if there were multiple realities, and every time we made a decision, we entered a new reality. All the other spiritual teachers say that anything you can think of, you can manifest. In other words, manifesting all these things is easy. Well, if you understand the concept of infinite realities, you'll easily understand how all things can be manifested. There are countless infinite realities, and every time we make a decision, we enter a new reality. When a manifestation coach tells you that you can manifest anything, or you've read some quotes saying that everything is under your control, you start to disagree because reality is different. Or your manifestation isn't happening. You might think negatively when you see that the specific person isn't talking to you. This is where you disagree with the statement that everything is possible for you to manifest. Have you heard of the concept that creation is complete? This is the most popular concept he talked about in his lectures and books. This concept is so special, and if you just understand it, it will blow your mind. If creation is complete and everything has already been created, why are we creating things if all things are already ours? Why do we need them? Why do we want to manifest our desires? Ask yourself, why do I want to manifest a particular thing when it's already mine? Why are you manifesting it? Let me tell you, when you decide to manifest a specific desire, it leads to another state. As we discussed, our decisions take us out of one state and into another state. Thoughts are just thoughts. They have no meaning and are useless. But when you act on a thought, it becomes a fact, as Neville explained in his teachings. Taking action on an idea or thought means shifting into a new reality. We have thousands of thoughts, but we only act on a few, allowing them to impact our lives. Whatever you do, you act upon some thought or idea, and this causes you to step into a new state. If you visualize, you shift into the state of visualization. If you affirm, you shift into the state of affirmation. When creation is complete, it means that all possible things have been created, and all states have been created. Now, it's your choice which state you want to enter. There's a state of no money, a state with millions of dollars, a state of crying all the time, and there's also a state of smiling. It's up to you to enter any state. It's possible to enter the state you want because creation is finished, which means all possible states exist and all imaginable things are yours. But what determines your faith is your decision to act on an idea, notion, or simply a thought. If you act on the idea of becoming rich, you will indeed become rich. But if you act on the thought of doing nothing, then you will do nothing and enter a state where you have nothing. When you act on an idea, your consciousness shifts in that specific direction and things start happening. Parallel realities exist, which means the same person or thing exists in different forms, in different locations, and with a different reality. There are hundreds of versions of you. One version of you is super wealthy, but another version of you is extremely poor. If you act on specific thoughts, you can become super rich in no time. But if you act on some other thoughts, you might fall into poverty. All versions of things exist because of the existence of different thoughts, beliefs, and minds. There are as many realities as there are different thoughts. Realities exist not because you create, but because thoughts and imagination exist in the universe. Things came before ideas, which means you can only think of things that already exist. This happens because creation is finished. All versions of you have different beliefs, and that's why they are different from each other. Who you are at a given moment and any reality you possess are a result of your thoughts, beliefs, and choices. The state you are embodying now is a reflection of your current thoughts. This is what metaphysics calls a quantum leap. Changing from one state to another is called a quantum leap. Stepping into the state of wish fulfilled is the end of desire. This concept is actually derived from the concept of a quantum leap. Quantum jumping between or embodying different states is very easy because every version of you exists. You just need to act on some thoughts, and you'll step into a different version. You can become a different version of yourself by upgrading your thoughts, removing some thoughts, or becoming aware of something. We are always evolving each day, becoming a new version of ourselves because we have different thoughts. Now let's talk about manifesting a specific person, keeping in mind the concept of infinite realities. Many people say that manifesting a specific person goes against free will, and that trying to manifest against their will is harmful and immoral, as everyone has free will. The truth is that, according to the concept of infinite realities, manifesting a specific person is entirely correct, and there's nothing wrong with it. The person you're trying to manifest in your life has infinite realities just like you. There might be a reality where the person you desire is obsessed with you. There's a reality where the person you want to manifest loves you wholeheartedly. And, of course, there's a reality where the person you want to manifest lives with you, and you love each other. When you try to manifest a specific person, you don't harm that person or go against their free will. You simply choose to manifest a version of that person with whom you prefer to interact. In other words, you step into a state where that person is in love with you. You enter this reality by making a decision to act based on some idea or thought. For instance, you can choose the idea of making affirmations or visualizations. What makes the difference is your decision to act on an idea. It's up to you to choose which version of others you pick because they have an infinite number of versions, how they treat you, what kind of attitude they have towards you, It all depends on what kind of version or reality they embody when they come into contact with you. If you speak to someone with anger, they will likely respond with anger too. But if you make a different decision, you'll experience a different attitude towards them. This is why Neville Goddard says that others' attitude towards us depends on who we are. Others are merely reflections of who we are, and there's nothing to change except ourselves. So, understanding the concept of shifting realities, you can easily grasp that you're not harming others when you manifest someone into your life. You're actually bidding farewell to the version of them you don't like or the version that didn't treat you well, and welcoming the version of that person that you desire. So, what's wrong here? Do you see any harm in welcoming the right version of someone? It's completely fair to choose the version of another that you love the most. You're choosing what you want, and there's nothing wrong here. As for the third party, are you harming them when you manifest the desired person? Let me tell you, if you think this way, you'll create problems for yourself and won't be able to manifest your desires. Look at it this way, a third party has found someone else. As for the third party, they realized that the specific person you wanted to manifest was meant for you. What I'm trying to explain here is that you should always feel comfortable when manifesting your desire. Don't think negatively while trying to manifest your desires, as negative thoughts undermine your manifestation. The law of assumption: to eliminate your doubts and experience something, you must give a positive meaning to things. Positive and negative things exist because all possibilities have been created. Now, you must choose which state you want to embody or which reality you wish to experience. You have infinite versions of yourself, and it's up to you who you want to be. The law of the quantum leap can be applied everywhere and can work for anything you desire. You just need to be creative and turn inward instead of relying on others. Be creative and start looking at life this way. You just need to be aware of your thoughts, and things will start working in your favor. When you are aware of your thoughts, make sure to choose only positive thoughts to act upon. Choosing negative thoughts or ideas, whether intentionally or not, simply invites sadness and unwanted circumstances into your life. Acting based on thoughts and making decisions can either get you into trouble or allow you to achieve beautiful outcomes. Life is what you make of it. You have the free will to do as you please. You have millions of thoughts, and each thought allows you to experience something different. But here, you must choose positive thoughts to manifest the things you desire. This is what you have been doing since childhood. What happened in your past was your choice. No one imposed anything on you. You are the one responsible for everything that happens around you and with you. Be wise and have positive thoughts. I hope I have provided a good analysis of Neville Goddard's concept of parallel realities. Of course, this does not mean we agree with everything he said or believed, because in the end, everyone will form their own opinion. That's why we're analyzing and discussing his ideas and methods to fully understand his overall approach. Since he was a great teacher who inspired millions of people around the world, if you want to share your opinion, please comment below on this video. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, until the next video.